Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 and I'm here continuing my series Why No Contact from Your Divine Masculine. So today I'm doing Taurus, the earth sign Taurus and the earth sign Virgo. So if your divine masculine is a Taurus, keep tuned and let's get your messages for you. So the tarot, we have the Hangman, Three of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, Magician. So there's a lot of passion here, but somebody is stuck. Obviously your masculine is stuck. We've got the Hanging Man. With the Three of Cups, he could be thinking about, there's a possibility to celebrate in the future. He'd like to celebrate with you. And he wants to come forward as the King of Cups. He sees you as his Queen. So we've got counterparts here. Even though he's an earth sign, he could have water in his chart, or this could just mean he's getting more in touch with his emotions at this time. And he has a cup of love for you, and you have a cup of love for him. But at the moment, he's in the Nine of Wands. He's feeling burdened. He's under a lot of pressure. He's going through a difficult time at the moment. He hasn't got the energy to come forward. But then we've got the King of Wands. So he's feeling passionate about you and emotional about you, okay? And then we have the Magician. So he's working on that. He's working on manifesting you back together. So once he's got through this Nine of Wands energy, you possibly could hear from this person, okay? Because he does see you as his counterpart. We've got high honour here. Maybe he's in the services. Maybe, somebody who's in the Navy, the Army, the Air Force or something like that, and he's tied up with those matters, or he's achieved some sort of status that is holding him back right now. And we've got child, so maybe he's got children from a previous relationship that are his priority here, okay? So what else is happening with him? He could be, when you met him, he could have been immature, a bit childish, not grown up, you felt, not as mature as you'd like. But we see the maturities here now. He's the King of Cups here. He could have been unmotivated, overwhelmed in his working situation when you met him. Bit of a workaholic maybe. He could have also had low self-esteem and wasn't looking after himself properly at the time and didn't have the energy to spend on a relationship. He may be someone who's, not been exercising or keep eating healthily. He's not been looking after himself, as we said. Again, he could have had addiction problems with drink, drugs or sex. Again, which kept him in these unhealthy behaviours, okay? He's feeling guilt, regret and shame over his past behaviours with you, okay? So he's realised, what he did was wrong, the way he treated you was wrong. He could have karmic ties. This could be to do with a previous relationship that he's in, or other situations to do with family. Yeah, we've got the Nine of Wands, we've got inner demons. He's working on his dark side. He's working on these, like he's got addiction issues. He needs to work through these issues before he's ready to come forward. But he enjoyed that passionate romance that he had with you, okay? He may have ghosted you at some point because, again, as you can see, he's going through a lot right now. And he needs that time alone, and maybe you do as well, the feminine, to work on your own healing and issues at this time. But you're connecting in the 5D. He does feel that connection energetically there with you. And you're having, bonding there, sexual and loving communication there. He's feeling disconnected at the moment, detached and out of reach from you because there's been a lack of communication. But obviously he's chosen that. He's going through a lot. We've got illuminated, conscious, aware, uncovered. So he's had illumination. Okay, he's come to realise what this connection is all about. He's come to that realisation. He was unravelling, he was unstable, he could have had a tower moment, as I say, and that's what happens, he was not in a good place, not looking after himself. So sometimes you need to hit rock bottom before you can come back up again. There was such an attraction between you. He felt that energy. He's very attracted towards you. He's not lost that attraction for you at all, and it's probably the same for you. He wants to be authentic when he comes back. He wants to be his authentic self and be honest and truthful with you about what was going on with him and how he really feels about this connection and you. He's having that awareness, he's having that awakening, as I say. He's coming in more in touch with his feelings and how he wants to be in relation to you in the future. And it's the 11 on this card as well. So he's feeling re-energized right now because he's taken that time out to, he's been burdened, but he's taken that time out to heal, to rest, reflect, go within and do the work he needs. He's looking forward to the future. He wants to come forward to you in the future when he's re-energized and he's done the healing work. He wants you to trust in him. He wants to build up that trust with you again. You may have lost trust in him, so he does want to build up that trust with you once again, okay? He does see you as someone that is connected to the universe, to your angels, to your guides, and he sees you as a bit of a goddess, this ethereal creature, someone very in touch with your emotions, very psychic. He sees that about you, yeah. And he has love for you, has love in his heart. We saw that with the King of Cups. He has love and passion for you, so he will be coming forward. And the numbers on this card add up to 10 again. So once he comes to the end of this cycle of his healing, he will be coming forward again. So how else does he see his feminine? See, he sees you have healthy self-love and self-respect and self-esteem for yourself. You could love animals, you connect well with animals, and he likes that about you. He could have seen that his behaviours and actions made you feel depressed, a bit hopeless and a bit worthless. So he feels bad about that. We saw that. He sees you alone at the moment. He's not sure if you are lonely. But he also sees you, this other side to you, this sexy, confident, sensual, self-aware, expressive person that he remembers you as, okay? So you've both been going through difficult times right now. I feel he sees you as an angel, his guardian angel, somebody that's opened his eyes up to the spiritual realms and the angelic realms. He sees you as that angel in his life, beautiful angel. Yeah, there's a rainbow in this card, so he needs to refresh himself, to cleanse himself, to have that new beginning with his health needs and his mental health needs and his emotional needs. And we've got believe here. Keep the faith and believe in self and others' sense of knowing. So he's working on having that self-belief in himself. He does believe in you, the feminine, but he needs to work on these issues about himself, his own self-belief and self-worth issues. So let's get some final messages from the angels for you. For the Taurus pile, please. We've got ask for help for others, so he may need to ask for help. Don't stop, he needs to keep going, obviously on his healing journey and doing this work on himself, and his health's going to be improving. So that could be for both of you as well. So there are your messages for Taurus Divine Masculine. Hope that resonated. So I'll see you in my next video. Many blessings. Hello, this is the pile for Virgo DMs. If your Virgo is a Divine Masculine, if your Divine Masculine is a Virgo, sorry. Got 5 of trees, which is Pentacles, 6 of trees, 7 of trees, 8 of stars, 9 of stars, 8 of trees, and number 11. So there's a lot of pentacles here and a lot of wands, because trees are pentacles and stars are wands in this deck. So it's a progression here. I think he's been working on his finances. We go from the 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's been working hard on his finances here. He's been building up his financial resources, okay, to, get that financial stability that he feels he needs before he comes forward again. With the 8 of stars, he does feel that he wants to come forward, he does want to come forward to you very soon. But at the moment we've got the Nine of Stars and Nine of Wands again. So he's feeling burdened. He doesn't feel that he can come forward at this time, even though he wants to. He doesn't feel quite ready to come forward. And then with the 11, this is the Judgment card. So he does want that for you and him. He does want to have that divine judgment in the future. Okay, and again, it's the number 11 card there. So he can see that you're expecting something from him. He feels your energy. You're expecting something. And again, this is a 2 and 8. This is a 10. So once he's got to the end of a cycle in his life, you know, you can expect him to come forward, because we've got the 8 of Wands. He definitely does want to come forward. Got sudden wealth here, and this is the 11. So as we saw, he's been working on his abundance, okay? He's been working on his finances. So he's built up this financial stability in his life, okay, which will enable him to come forward when the time is right. You're abundant again. So he's feeling very abundant, and not just in finances. His, you know, relationships are improving with friends and family. Okay, so he's feeling quite good at the moment. He could be somebody that is able to pass on knowledge and skills to others. Maybe he is some sort of trainer or teacher, or maybe he's just helps people on their life journey. Yeah, he's becoming spiritually evolved, and he may be doing regular daily spiritual practices, okay, like meditation or yoga or something like that. We've got shaman here, so maybe he's done some shamanic training, or he's got some ancient knowledge within him that he's tapping into at this time. He knows that he's your divine masculine, and he wants to have the union with you when he's ready, okay? And again, he's raising his consciousness. He's aware that he's a light worker. Okay, so he's becoming quite spiritually evolved, your masculine. So what else have we got here? So maybe you left it as friendship when you couldn't have a relationship. Maybe you're just friends and you get in touch from time to time, but maybe it's just gone really quiet lately. But he does want to have this divine sacred union with you. He does see your souls, you know, connecting. And he's missing you and wanting to be with you, but there's been no contact for quite a long time, okay? Because he's been working on himself. He knows that the meeting with you was fated. He feels that very strongly. He's got a lot of desire, sexual fantasies for you. He really does want to be with you, as you saw with the 8 of Wands. He's had a lot of sadness and upset over this situation. He does want to reach out because he's feeling, you know, passionate, as I said, with the 8 of Wands. Okay, but he's got to work on a few more issues at the moment. Yeah, he's feeling rebellious. He feels confined and caged in, and he wants to break free. We saw that very clearly. He's, you know, he's spending his time working. We saw that again with Pentacles. He's been working very hard to build up his finances and also distract himself from his feelings. Yeah, we saw this again. Passionate desire, intense lust. He's got these passionate feelings for you. Very strong feelings. We've got third chakra, which is the solar plexus. So I think he's working on this. This is about your personal identity, you know, your self-esteem, and to be who you truly are in the world. So I think he's working on that right now. Time. So again, we always go back to that divine timing. He's understanding that when the time is right, you will be reunited, you will come back together, and he's doing the work that he needs to do for himself right now. And feminine's watching this. If this is your masculine, obviously, hopefully you're doing any work that you need to do. And we've got abundance again. So this is a very abundant person. There's a lot of abundant energy around this connection. And it's not just finances, it's about love and connection. So that's beautiful. Yeah, he has hope in his heart. And we've got rainbow in the background there. He has hope in his heart to reconnect with you. And we saw that confirmation. You've got a friendship going at the moment. But he needs this alone time. He needs this time on his own to do his healing, to do his internal work. And possibly for you feminines as well, you need that alone time. So how does he see his feminine? Victim consciousness. So maybe feminines, maybe you did feel a bit victimized or distraught over the way he treated you at the time. But this is all up in your head, I think. Rejection, you felt rejected. Yes, that's understandable. You felt rejected by the fact that he just left you. Whatever the situation was, you did feel rejected at that time. But he wants you to have faith. He is coming back, okay? He wants you to have faith in him and believe in him. He knows that you look after yourself, your physical and your mental health, and you have good self-esteem. He knows that you're probably a bit in the hermit mode as well. Maybe you're spending a lot of time on your own at the moment. He might have looked down on you a bit before, thought that you were less educated than him, might have looked down on you a bit in the past. He sees that you have good intuition, that you maybe meditate or do yoga. You were a role model for him, and that you're doing your own self-growth and healing at this time. So you showed him the way, basically. But some of you could be suffering with low self-esteem at this time and neglecting yourself a bit because of how you've been feeling about this connection. But some of you are adventurous, open to trying new things, going new places and new people. This, I think, is recent energy maybe coming in. You decided it's time to get out there and get on with your life, basically. We've got journey here. There's a crossroads. Time to move on. So yeah, the feminines, I think, are moving on in their lives. They're not waiting for the masculine. And the masculine's at a crossroads as well with his journey at this time. And again, health matters are important for both of you. I feel both of you are reviewing your health, your diet and exercise, trying to get yourselves fit and healthy at this time. Communication is needed. You know, the masculine knows he needs to come and talk to you, and you need the chance for him to listen to you, and you both need to share your truths, which will happen in the future. He sees you as equals. You know, you are that twin flame connection. You are the yin and the yang, the positive, the negative, and you're both working on finding that balance within yourself so that you can come back to union. So that's beautiful. So let's get some final messages from the angels for you for the Virgo pile, please. So we have trust. We've got within the next few weeks. So you could be hearing something within the next few weeks. And it's saying look for a sign. There could be a sign coming in, okay, of what your next step is on this journey. So they're your messages for the Virgo Divine Masculines. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Many blessings. Take care.